let us study the concept of field of view. So here is a mirror. Whenever no reflecting surface is shown or mentioned, like the traditional method of representing, so let us say this is the traditional method of representing the non-reflecting surface, and this happens to be the reflecting surface, but I am going to forego such representation in order to preserve the aesthetics of the diagram. So the student is supposed to understand that this is a mirror, and from the ray diagram it is apparent what the reflecting surface is or isn't. Alright, so let us say we, the observer, are observing the world as seen as a reflection in this mirror from the point O. So we are located at the point O and we are observing this particular mirror. So what part of the world can we see? Can we see the entire world in this mirror? No, we cannot. That brings in the notion of the concept of field of view. I have drawn a line from the observer O to one of the end points or edge points of the mirror, and this, let us say, if it was a ray of light, then it would be reflected like so. I do the same with respect to the second end point or edge point of the mirror, and this particular ray will be reflected so, as per the laws of reflection. Now the region that lies between these two rays is the particular region that is going to be visible and apparent to the observer that is located at O, which is the region shown over here. So this particular region is the field of view of the observer O with respect to this particular mirror shown. In order to get the field of view geometrically and pin it down, represent it geometrically, we need to draw rays from the edge points or end points of the mirror to the location of the observer. In order to be more precise, we can say the eyes of the observer. So these two rays represent the two edge points or end point rays, and the region in between represents the field of view. So all the objects that are located within this particular region can be seen by the observer. Let us say this is object located at point P1, P2, P3. So the observer can visually see all these objects in the mirror, meaning he will be able to see the reflections of these objects in this particular mirror. If the object is not located in this particular field of view, let us say the object P4. The object P4 is not located in the field of view. So the observer O will not be able to see the image of the object P4 in this particular mirror as it is located as of now in this particular current topological situation without changing anything. The observer O will not be able to see the image of the object located at point P4. However, that doesn't mean that the observer cannot directly see the object P4. Directly the observer will be able to see the object P4 as it stands in this particular diagram. But he will not be able to see the image of the object P4 in this particular mirror M, as the situation is in this diagram. We can of course move the mirror in order for the observer to be able to see the image of the object located at P4. But as of now he cannot, because P4 does not lie in the field of view of the observer O with respect to the mirror M, as shown here.